couple years ago, Estee Lauder came up with their luxury collection, which consisted of 8 scents, and it comes in like a modern but also going back to the old school bottles with, and this is the best part, yeah, it's really satisfactory, with a magnetic cap, embossing on the top, even a little upgrades on engraving on the side. It is a beautiful looking bottle. There were many scents, so almost everyone could find something for themselves, and there were 2 sizes, 1.7, which is 50 ml, and 3.4, which is 100 ml. So this is a smaller size. The collection was around, and all of a sudden, poof, it disappeared. But some of the scents were really nice. That's the one which I have, and I have one more. And guess what? As much as I want to buy a full size of it, I can't. But also, once I run out of this, what can I use instead? And that's what this video is about. That luxury collection was innovative because it has some kind of a new technology which was extended the scent, or should say the scent was staying on your skin till 12 hours. And let me double check with my notes. Scent capture, fragrance extender technology that makes scent last up to 12 hours. 2 scents from luxury collection, which unfortunately you cannot purchase anymore, but I have 2 alternatives from the same brand. So in case you do like the luxury collection, maybe the one which I show you, you're gonna like them as well, or at least you can give them a chance. The one which I have up here is the Dream Dusk. And put the cap on the back, and yes, I do like this bottle, and that's the box for it. When I spray it, or say when I use it, this is like a springtime where you are in a cherry garden and the flowers just blooming. When I spray the fragrance, I was taking notes, so in that case I can tell you about it in my own words before I'm gonna give you the actual notes. Dream Dusk, light flowery, a little bit powdery. There is one main ingredient. It's clean and flowery. To make it simple, it's a light flowery scent which is really delicate. It's perfect. Let's say if you have an office job, you want to have a scent on you, but you don't want this to be too heavy or overpowering. Or if I can compare this, let's say you are on a wedding, you're attending the wedding, but you don't want to overshadow the bride. Now I can tell you the notes. Now I can tell you the actual notes. So on top note, cherry blossom. Middle notes, black currant buds, and base notes, Chinese geranium. And that will explain all those different experiences. Since I cannot get this anymore. Okay, by the way, if you see any of those scents on, I don't know, department store websites, or if you're still able to get them, sniff it, or should say smell it, and if you like it, go for it, because I don't think they're gonna bring those back. However, what can I use instead? And I was looking through my collection, and yes, it's still from Estee, but it's the beautiful Magnolia. No, it doesn't smell the same, but if you find with this scent, this should satisfy you as well. Like, this is really light, this is more flowery because of the Magnolia. However, that's the one which I'm gonna use once I finish her up. In fact, I repurchased this without me even realizing that they kind of comparable. I wore this the other day, and you know, after a while, the alcohol and the top notes gonna kind of come down, but you're still gonna have the scent on you. So when I was in the office, one of the males, he sniffed it and he smelled the air and said loud, "Why do I smell roses?" Not everyone can describe or separate different scents. For him, they smell like roses, but it's still a flowery scent and it's not overpowering. It's still light. This, it's a nice flowery feminine scent which will not give you a headache, but still it's light enough that you will enjoy it. The second one, which I enjoy and I wish I could buy the full bottle, is the Mirage, Radiant Mirage. So I have like a small sample. Besides this, I have two other scents, but they're not for me. Either way, I wish I could still purchase this because yes, I will buy me a big bottle. When I sprayed this first time, I wasn't really a big fan, or once I spray it, I sniff it and I'm like, not so much. But the longer it stay on my skin, the scent change. So I was like, okay, let me give it a go. And it ended up that I do like the scent. How can I describe this scent? It's oriental and spicy. Something catchy about this scent. It's unisex, meaning I'll be fine wearing it, but also I'll be alright smelling this on a male. And I say this because this smells like elegant businessman. And yeah, it's elegant businessman. Let me go more in depth. It's balsamy, kind of weird citrus, something coming through like jasmine, or I should say being surrounded by jasmine, citrusy amber with touch of sweetness, freshness, incense. If you ever walk into the Buddha temple and there are those incense burning, yeah, there's something like that inside. What actually is in it? Sheer woody, watery floral blend with vintage-like touch of lilies, sambac, sandalwood. Since this, I have to say it goodbye. What can I use instead? And now, when I went through my collection, I brought this one, which is Intuition, and that scent, which Estee Lauder introduced back in the 90s, it used to come in another bottle, was a little bit round, with a dot in the middle, like this one, and I did like it. And because, okay, I did like the bottle, it was really beautiful. I did like the bottle, it's really beautiful. I even finished the full size, the 3.4 ounce. Then few years ago, they repackaged the older scents and they put them in a bottle like this. And I don't know why they did it, because I prefer the old package. However, this is the closest one from Estee, which can go head in head with this. No, it's not the same, because this is more oriental, while this is more softened, but it's still worth trying out. Let me give you a short description of this fragrance. In fact, this is like oriental floral, and what's in it? Citrus nectar, which includes orange, mandarin, bergamot, and grapefruit. Then the mid notes: gradient, petals, Chinese rhododendron. Okay, something. I'm gonna put a picture so you can easily check it up. And then on the bottom, amber, sweet woods, and vanilla. Yeah, like, whew. Radiant Mirage was oriental and spicy. Intuition, it's oriental and flowery. So it's a little bit more feminine. This could be unisex, this one not so much. There are many scents on the market, and not every one of them will be long lasting. Some, yes, they will stand test of time, but some, they're gonna disappear. And that's what happened with this. I was questioning, or should say, I was thinking why they took it down. On one side, maybe it's because so many companies, they're coming up with their own lines. For example, Jo Malone, she has a whole line of different varieties. The same time, like Guerlain, they have their Aqua Allegoria. And if memory serves me right, even Armani and I think even Dior, they have lineup of different fragrances. But on the other side, Estee Lauder, which is a granddaughter of Estee Lauder, she has their own line underneath the Estee Lauder brand. So maybe that was the reason why they took it down. So in that case, none of those lines gonna compete amongst each other. Yes, this was something different. Ooh, or maybe this wasn't making enough money and they just took it down. Either way, yes, this was something different. I'm gonna finish her up. Will I repurchase? No, I can't, because they don't make this one anymore. So yes, I'm kind of glad that I dig into my own collection and now I have alternatives to use instead. By the way, let me know if you were able to try any one of those luxury collection fragrances, and I see you in the next video. Bye!